Have you ever wondered what you should have on hand before you get your first box of Optavia fuelings? By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what's handy and what will come in helpful throughout your first month. For great habits of health content, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you'll be notified whenever we upload new videos. Hey y'all, just a video of a few things I like to keep on hand that are very helpful as far as adding flavor to your lean greens or your optional snacks that you can have during the day. But anyway, any of the Hughes sauces, they're made with artificial sugar, so I'm very careful about what I use for them. But if it's just like a teaspoon or a tablespoon here and there, we're good. Sugar-free, their ketchup, the only thing I have to say about that, I think it has a touch of cinnamon or something in it. You get like a little different flavor than typical ketchup. So I actually prefer the Heinz, the no sugar added. It has 10 calories compared to 5 calories, but I like the flavor of it better. Sugar-free syrup, and Walden Farms also puts out a sugar-free syrup. That's really good. And I have this over in the condiments rather than the dressings as your fat, because this actually has no fat and actually technically no net carbs and 0 calories. So that's more of a condiment rather than a fat. And there are more Mrs. Dash seasonings that you can get. These are just a few. My favorite is this first one. I go through that more than any of the other seasonings put together, I think. And liquid stevia, I keep that on hand. It would count as one of your condiments for the day, but if you want a tea or something in between your fuelings, you just want something hot, it's a good thing to fall back on. We're gonna skip over here. Light dressings and a light mayonnaise that are low in carbs. You're gonna wanna be careful of what dressings you pick. You don't want fat-free because they tend to add extra sugar in them. But like your creamy ones, those are more what you're aiming for. You want to look for dressings that are less than 5 grams of fat and less than 5 carbs per serving. Same with the mayonnaise. Comment below with basic keto or Optavia staples you like to have in your pantry or fridge. Maybe you found some treasures along the way that'll be helpful to myself and others. I always love to hear new ideas. The optional snacks that you can have during the day, I like to keep these things on hand. And I wouldn't get in the habit of having your optional snack every day, but they're good to have on hand if you want to substitute that for like bread or something. And there's some hacks you can do with that. If you're looking for a lean and you don't have time to thaw meat or whatever, these are good options. Make sure you're getting the 2% on your cottage cheese. And this is the only Greek yogurt I have found that is a flavored yogurt and actually only has 4 carbs and 3/4 of a cup. And lots of proteins, like 13 grams of protein and 3/4 of a cup. But technically you can, you can have 12 ounces of those. Eggs, you want to scramble up some eggs. Get yourself some liquid egg whites. And in your guide, you'll see how much, whatever combinations you want to do as far as if you want lean, leaner, or leanest. And that'll tell you what to do. But scrambling up eggs, it gives you quite the pile to work with. This is not a necessity, but we just recently got it and we love it. It gives your shakes and smoothies just this thicker, they feel more like actual shakes rather than a liquidy form. But, we have loved having this. And it comes with the larger cup, but I bought the smaller ones separately. And actually, when that's done blending, I just grab it and it's ready to drink. Got that off Amazon. That's the 900 watt, and it has no problem cruising through ice. at least for my size ice cubes, I throw 7 ice cubes in the bottom. And my packet of whatever shake or smoothie you want to use, and fill up. Technically that lower line is the 8 ounces of water, but most of the time I just bring it up to the max line, and yeah, we're good to go. Anyway, blend it for 10 to 12 seconds, depending on how thin or thick you want it. Have a water bottle that you love. It's going to be your best friend for the next however long you want to be healthy, I guess. An absolute necessity is a digital scale. This one happens to be a postal scale, but there's many kitchen digital scales to choose from. A mode is helpful if you want to toggle between grams and ounces. We use ours so much that we actually gave it its own little home in our kitchen. It has its own little slot. Mini whisks. So, got these off Amazon. I originally started with these, but I think these are the 4-inch versus the 7-inch. And these just were flimsy and they tend to break easy. That little end comes out. I found the 7-inch are so much more durable. I mean, I have not had any problems with the bigger ones. So I recommend getting those. I got them like 6 for $7.99 or something. But anyway, you don't have to have them. We've used a fork for a long time, but the whisk just makes things so much easier and quicker. Anyway, those are my little things I like to keep on hand. And enjoy your journey.